Hey there, everybody. So today I decided to make a sort of a new player tutorial. Everything that you ever wanted to know about dogs. Well, technically I don't know everything that you need to know, but I know enough. First thing there you need to know is there's three types of dogs. The first one is the shepherd. He is, or she is, the original dog. With the shepherd, there comes several different variations. You have basically different skins of the same thing. So this is brown. You've got a black back. We have a white version and all black, and the elusive tiger skin that I do not have. Um, the white one you can buy in the stores. Some of them you just have to breed. The next one is our husky. So there's the brown back. I think this is the gray version. There's a brown, no, there's a black, a brown, and a gray. There are some different traits between dogs, but really the major one is the corgi. And this is more of just a fun to have sort of guy. He does have, I wish that this one was all purple. That would have been like the best. Okay, so my Milo actually has the ability to do, as long as he sits in this spot down here, he will give me 1 coin every single day, and I'd never have to feed him to get that coin. Plus, I always will get the Bloodhound trait. So, what are the traits? We have Companion, which is XP. You've got Bloodhound, which finds you rare items. Careful, which increases the puppy's growth. This one decreases the need for dog food. Then we've got, that one's a baby. Leader, which increases the damage done by all the dogs. Now, by all the dogs, they means the one walking on the base or your true friend dog. The ones that sit in your crate up here, you do not get those traits. Even if you feed the dog, they are just like backups, so to speak. Only the ones that are down here actually do something for you. So let's take a look. I've got my dogs, all of them have the leader trait, with the exception of my true friend, and I do have true friends. So let's go and look really quick. Oh, I should eat. Oh, did I not? I didn't feed them. So as you can see right here, I don't have any temporary buffs, and that's because, okay, I've really got to eat something. Hold that thought. We're just gonna go in here and eat really quick. Okay. Whew. That feels better. All right. Let's do this now. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and just give the dogs a little bit of meat. Now you can see this food is not going to last me very long, and that's because it's technically feeding everybody in my crate. So now if we go and look at my temporary, you can see here that I have the Companion, which I don't need, and then Hunter, which doesn't really matter to me, but I still do have, the leader trait, but it doesn't show up in that fashion. Neither does well-stocked or careful, because that is just determined based on how many dogs you have in here. So, the next trait, this is the most important, this is the most elusive, this is the one that everybody wants. That is the true friend trait. Why it's so special is because you can take this dog with you to most places. You can take this dog to Bunker Alpha. You can take them on a raid. You can take them to the police department. You can make them do waves with you. Okay? This dog does a lot. There are a few places the dog cannot go. The dog cannot help you in Bunker Bravo. That dog will just sit outside going, I can't help, kind of whimpering, because they don't go in there. I think it's scary, but whatever. So how do you get a true friend? Well, there's a couple of different methods sort of that people use. Obviously, the one main way is breeding. You can get it just by random, just breeding together your level 3s, hope for a level 4. The devs have actually given us additional ways. So you can come and get your dog food, which increases the chance of getting that high ranked dog when you crossbreed. And the devs have also given us a new way, which I've not opened on here, but I'm going to show you anyway. Within the recipes, there is a recipe, and I'm probably going to make it so it's flashing on the screen now. Well, not flashing, but showing. Okay. Within these recipes, there is one, I believe, that helps you get that rank. Now, for me, the easiest way has just been an elite puppy. So I'm going to show you here. You have these rank 3. It was actually this one here. The rank 3 shepherd puppy. When you buy these, and when you open it, use those different methods, you're much more likely, at least in my opinion, in my experience, to get that true friend. All but one of the true friends that I have gotten have been from these elite puppies. You can get an elite puppy occasionally in season rewards. There's definitely opportunities. I think that there's even been a couple in the auctions. So if you're not on the Last Day on Earth official Discord, I'm totally going to tell you, go get there. We do have auctions. You get the red tickets similar to these red tickets that here. It's the picture, but you can farm for them in our minigames channel. And then it's basically like a regular auction. So here's what you need to know. We have these 3 different dogs. Here, we'll do this for now. You cannot take a shepherd that's level 4 and breed it with a husky that's level 4. You can only breed huskies together, shepherds together, corgis together. You can also not take a level 4 puppy or level 4 dog and mate it with anything other than a level 4 dog. So what I find myself doing is actually, because I end up with level 4s that are useless to me, I breed my true friend into another level 4, and then you're allowed to keep the stuff. So let me show you really quick. Find one. I'm actually holding on to this XP boost right here in the event that we ever get more XP. So this one has the Bloodhound trait and Witty, but Witty is really, really low. Hunter is useless to me, and Companion is useless to me. So I'm going to we'll take Madison here, who has Bloodhound. Wait, Madison does not have true. Oh, we got to get rid of her. Okay, we'll do Chloe. So Chloe has the Bloodhound, the Witty, and the True Friend. In order to keep True Friend, we're just simply going to mark the Inherit Traits button and crossbreed. Now, because it's a level 4 already, it's guaranteed to be a level 4. So I'm going to write True Friend on it so that I know that's a True Friend dog. And now it's a puppy again. So if you've ever seen me in a video, I know that I have one when I was doing the video that has Marcy True Friend. I know that there's one video that shows me getting 2 true friends. Sorry, I was not getting them. I already had them. I just happened to raise them from puppies. Occasionally, I do forget to mark down that they're true friends. So it's like, oh, there they are. I forgot where they were. Let's see, what else do you need to know? You must feed your dogs. It's extremely important. Now, what happens if you don't feed your dogs? Absolutely nothing, except you can't use them. They'll roam around and, do nothing. They don't attack the horde. They don't come with you. You can't take your dogs anywhere or really do anything unless you have them here walking on the base. So, if you have a lot of babies, it's going to take a lot of food, or a lot of dogs, period. It's going to take a lot of food to get those dogs to adulthood. I think for me right now, it's probably 3 stacks of turkey and a stack and a half of raw meat to get a full crate and the babies up. So what I do is I wait until I have a ton of babies, and then I put in all the food. As you can see, I'm really, really low on food right now. Like, this entire crate was completely full of meat at one point in time. And that's literally what I have right now, with the exception of a little bit that I might have in my inbox from using rations. So it's really, really important to be careful when you're feeding your dogs to make sure that you're not wasting that dog food. If you don't have babies and you're only going to say, go do a raid, it does not make sense to put in an hour or 2 hours worth of food, because it's literally just going to go to waste. So put in just enough food to get you where you need to be. So next is this. This is a treat for a dog. That treat only works for your true friend dogs. It does not work for anything else. It does not do anything else for you. There comes a point in time where that true friend, I think it's something like when he attacks to a tune of 70 HP, something like that. It's not a whole lot. He does, I think, 5 damage at a time, depending. Obviously, leader should affect that, but I'm not 100% on that either. When he does enough damage, he lays down, similarly to where these guys are right here. They're just laying there. They're just useless. I wonder why it's those two. Maybe that's weird. I wonder if I move them around. Okay, anyway. When they have... it's these ones. Let's see. What happens if I change them? Nope. What was I saying? Oh, when your dog has laid down, you can actually feed it one of these, and it wakes it back up, and it lets it do pretty much the same thing that it's done before. The benefit of that is you can use your dog when you really need to use your dog, and not just like having it there. For example, if you're going to do police department waves, you have to bring your dog with you, and by the 5th wave, they're all tuckered out, and they're like, I'm done with this. Well, using them for 1 through 5 really is kind of unhelpful, because you can pretty much do it yourself. So what I like to do is wait until 12 or 13 or 14, depending on how far I want to go, in order to make them a little bit more useful. So it just really depends on how you want to do it. Now, if you have one that can attack the horde, let me see if I can find him. He has to be out in the crate down here in the walking on base section, but they can attack the horde. XP is also a really good one. If you don't already have max level, you can actually combine your dog buff with the healer buff. You can combine it with B complex, and I think that there's also a fish buff that gets you XP. By the time I maxed, the fish hadn't even come in yet, and I think the max buff that I could get was something like 169%, which when then you go and open a survivor's notes is crazy good XP. Let's see. That one finds you rare animals, which is sort of useless to me. That one's witty. Wait, where's... there. Your witty one is the one that increases your chance of getting a higher rank. You also want to have that down here when you're trying to get that true friend. Now, when you breed together 2 level 3s, you are not guaranteed a level 4. The higher the rank, the less chance you have of getting it. So if you breed 2 level 1s, you get a level 2. If you breed together 2 level 2s, you mostly get a level 3. But if you breed together 2 level 3s, you can expect that at least a quarter of the time, it's going to be a level 3 again. Sometimes even more. So let's see if I can find the trait that I'm looking for. Do I even have a dog with it? I don't even remember what I was talking about. How about that? Here it is. Guard. So if I put Marcy, true friend, down below, in here, Marcy would be able to attack the horde. Now, is that important? In the grand scheme of things, not really. for the simple fact that you can leave your base. If you have stone walls, it is complete, or metal, it is completely 100% utterly useless because the horde, like you can see, the horde will never make it in my walls. Oh, there's a little doggy out here wants to play. But as long as you have wooden walls like these, the horde can break through them. I still gotta fix that. And that one. My little quarantine zone area is all messed up. Anyway, there are definite benefits to using your dogs, especially if you're using them wisely. It's really, really important to pay attention to how much food that you have before you leave. The designs on the dogs are just, they're kind of cool to have. I mean, it's really nice to have a black back. I don't have a tiger yet, but I haven't really been breeding my dogs as much. What I started doing was sort of just breeding together ones that were useless to me. There's no dogs in there. Where the heck? Do I have any dogs in? I think they're all in my inbox. Not there. Wait, there might be 2 in here. Nope. Where did I put them? Where did I put the dog? Oh, I know where they are. They're here. There. Let's just open Sasha. Okay. And Lady. Now, you will find that you will either have more boys or more girls. Very rarely does anybody say, I have an even mix of both. As you can see here, let's see, I have girl, 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 girl. Oh, that's not a girl. Sorry. Girl, girl. You can see I have a ton of girls. Now, here's what's funny. When I come over here to breed them, nope, I don't. Level 2 is just a girl. I do have an even mix of level 4s, but it's completely useless to me. But if I come over here, if I do level 1 boys, I got those, but I got no girls. If I do, I either have boys or I have girls, with the exception of level 4. I don't have anything else that matches. And as I start to raise these babies down here, most of them are level 3s and 4s. But it's either going to be they're all level 3 girls or they're all level 2 boys. It's never like, I rarely have an even amount. So anyway, that is pretty much everything that's important to know about your dogs that I can think of right now. If you have any questions, if there's something that you're like, hey, well, what about this that I didn't cover, please, I need to feed them if I'm going to go do alpha. Do me a favor and just drop the question in the comments, and if I don't know, I will absolutely find out. That's one thing that I'm more than happy to do. If I don't have an answer to something, I will happily ask somebody else. So, that is Puppies in a nutshell. I hope that this has helped. If it has, please drop a subscribe. I'm really trying to hit 1,000, and I know that I'm a long way off, but I can do it. Uh-oh. See all that? I was teasing him. Let's go feed him to the dogs. Oopsie, not that way. This way. I could have gone that way. I forgot. I got it. I'm going to end up... Look at that. It's 3 minutes. I'm going to remove all my inner walls now. But not yet, because I have no design. Anyway, thank you. I'll see you later. Bye.